Oh, we're getting Phil a snowblower. I went in on it, 1,500. Big snowblower for Phil.
That's
the only time he's ever asked for anything.
Snowblower.
It's snowblower this year. It is time, because if he keeps shoveling, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking
heart attack, big
bro.
time.
That's a lot.
Because he's boozing when he's doing it.
That's how
bring out a beer. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that when landscapers plow and shovel, they're fucked up.
Yeah.
When I was an 8th grader, they used to scoop me and my cousins up.
I hated that, dude. I had to go fucking shovel and salt a neighborhood once.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Did they get you drunk?
No. Dude, there were people drinking, but I was just.
Yeah, dude.
This was after Spain. I came back. I was like.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not a working man.
That's a tough van.
I am not a working man.
I loved it, dude, because it was like they would wait.
I like salting.
Salting destroys your fucking gloves.
I
dude.
like salting.
Nah, give me the shove. I would take a shovel.
We have a good team.
Dude, we put MGDs in the snow. We'd be smoking hash, getting fucked up. I would stay up all night, and then we would just this dude would bring us back to his house, and he would get us pizza or whenever like we woke up, he would get us like whatever for food, and we would just like sleep in like our soggy little snow clothes. Then we'd have to go back out that next morning. I was like, dude, it felt like I was in the army. I'm like, this fucking rules.
Yeah.
Then I get an envelope of like $300 and be like, whoa.
Yeah.
It is funny too because this guy was using us. And I mean, we were getting paid decently, but like, dude, this guy was probably getting. I mean, looking back on it, I was probably getting like
shovel and
$14
salt a neighborhood.
Especially when snow hits a certain part, like at a certain height, it becomes like I think it's like emergency levels. And dude, the money it costs to plow it is so fucking much.
Yeah.
And dude, we're like 18, 19-year-old bulls, dude, just out there just all night, just ripping, just stoked on $14 an hour.
Fun times.
The best.
While it's snowing, that's nice. Out there drinking.
I told you the one time when Ajax was the boss, right?
No.
I never told you about this?
No.
Dude, so we were like, I hadn't shoveled. I was out of the shoveling game for a while. Every now and again.
You may remember Ajax from the Old Testament.
Yeah.
That's a guy who shot a goose.
Shot a goose with a bow and arrow.
Strangled it.
Threw a baseball bat at my head.
Yeah, you poured water on him.
Yeah, he was going to a job interview.
Tell it again, dude. Tell it again. This is Old Testament.
So he was going to, my cousin Ajax was going to a job interview at Wawa. He fucking was wearing like his best tucked in Metallica t-shirt and he's all ready to go. We're like, Jax, come here. He's like, what? He got a bucket of water and threw it on him. Fuck. That's when he threw it.
He went to the interview drenched in a Metallica t-shirt.
I think he might have changed he might have changed to like a fucking Megadeth, but he probably had an alternate. But he fucking picked up a metal bat and just wung it at us, dude. I remember hitting the deck and this thing whizzed over us, being like,
damn.
Reaction time. I was like, that's what's up. Dude, but fucking
Ajax was leading the plow.
Dude, so then we used to, like, my brother, or like I guess it would be like my cousin-in-law or whatever, like my cousin's husband, he was tapping us to, like, we were the soldiers that would come shovel. Then like I was out of the game for a while, and then I did it a couple times for Philadelphia management, and then like Ajax secured the fuking bag, dude. He got the contract by this guy's name. The guy's name who was like subbing out to Ajax is called like I think like Van Helsing or something. Guy had like a weird ass last name. And he'd be like, guys, Mr. Van Helsing said, he would round us all up, and we would do like a shopping center in like Fallcroft. It was like which is like in the outskirts of Ridley. And it was just this like dumb fucking shopping center, and there was like one bar with saloon doors that like we would all just hide and like take dumps in. So everyone bullshitted. No one did anything. And we were like, everyone would hide. Nobody did any work.
Oh, that would have been so fun, dude. Hiding from him.
Ajax would come like, what the hell are you guys doing? Come on, he would like yell at us like, oh, sorry, dude, what the fuck? You're such a fucking slave driver, dude. Take it easy. Like, dude. No one did anything. Everyone bullshitted.
Did Ajax lose the Van Helsing?
So we were sitting there, and then Bob started like there was another guy there, and I think the guy who was supposed to show up was like a big pillhead, and like my one cousin was like kept fucking with Ajax and being like, yo, I'll take his money. I'm gonna take his money. And he's like, he was saying something like, making fun of the dude for being an oxy head and being like, yo, dude, I sold that guy perks. That's why he's not here. Like, just like fucking with Ajax. And he kept making fun of him. He's like, yo, dude, why isn't this guy showing up? He's a fucking junkie. And Jax ended up getting so fucking mad. He was like, Bob, go home. So he fired his brother.
Wow.
Fired Bob. Fucking Bob. I swear I've told this before.
No.
Bob drove home and then halfway called Jax. He was just making this up. He was like, yo, Ajax, I fucking flipped over in a snowbank. My car's flipped. I need help. Ajax, like, I remember he told us, like, dude, watch this. Ajax pauses and goes, well, That's your situation. You got to deal with it. We got a shovel. Dude, the Van Helsing contract is all. It was like there will be
It was on
blood.
the line, dude.
It was there will be blood, dude.
There's an ocean of oil under his feet. And Ajax is the only one who could get it.
Dude,
It is like there will be blood. You're like, is Bob okay? He's like, no, he is not.
Bob is deaf. Dude, I've never phoned it in, so we would just walk around, just like go down, like we would like, be at the shopping center, and then I would like I'll do the back steps, and I would just like lean on the shovel and just sit there and bullshit. He'd come around like, what are we doing? Come on, we got Van Helsing's. And like this, meanwhile, this like Dr. Claw figure would be like, Jax, where are we at on the bootlegger situation, or like the bar or whatever it's called, dude. Fucking Christ, that was so funny. It was like 2 days straight of fucking Ajax just slave driving us, dude.
No one doing anything.
No one doing shit. And there was like a couple random like other dudes, like pillheads working there. Dude, it was just so funny, man. It was so much. It was like me and all my brothers and cousins in a shopping center with shovels, just fucking laughing the whole time. And Ajax would come scoop us up in Van Helsing's van. That was so fucking, dude. So fucking funny,
dude. Scooping up dudes in a van to work. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it was so fucking
Scooping up dudes.
Oh my god. Getting the van full of dudes and rolling is so fun.
We got a mission. It's snow outside of a bar.
Well, there's some like business tycoon who's like, yes, I control these contracts. Like, I need you to secure the forces. There's a bunch of guys who are like kind of stoned. It's like, all right, whatever. Nothing gets done. You're like, fuck, my business is failing. Some dude's just fucking big dick in the whole operation. Be like, yeah, I got my best guys on it.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, that was the funnest fucking thing.
Yeah. Throwing snowballs at cars. That's fun. It's a fun snow operation.
We used to build a snowman in the middle of the street. Cars would stop. We have a snowman with a big dick on it. The cars would stop, and then you just pop out of the woods and be like, boom, 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 boom. I remember an oil truck just fucking ran the snowman over, and we were like, what? It was fucking awesome.
Fuck, that would have been...
Snowballs at cars is...
Snowballs at cars is the best.
Oh, yeah.
Just the release, because it's at night, so you throw it, you can't see it, you just hear a thud, and it's like, fuck. Run.
We used to do daylight. We used to have like these tree covers, and you sit there and it's like boom, and just run into the woods. Did you ever be on the other end of that?
No.
Dude, I was on the other end of that.
Yes, we've talked about this.
We talked about this.
Yes.
My old coworker.
This is Old Testament, though.
My old coworker got out of the truck and beat the fuck out of a kid. I just sat there and was like, whoa, this is fucked. He kind of like, he like didn't like beat his ass. The kid was old enough. He was like 15 or so. My coworker got out, chased him down.
Catch a whooping.
It wasn't even like, it was like a slight whooping, but like a heavy whitewash where he dug his face in the snow hard. And the kid started crying. And then he's like, get the fuck out of here. Don't throw fuck. It's like someone had cracked his windshield before. Yeah, it's old. This is.
Yes. No, we've had the exact, because now then we had a snowball fight in our backyard. These little kids were building a fort. And then me and my friends ran out and fucked their fort up while they're in it. But it was just a fun snowball fight. And then I just winged one and it hit this little kid. But I remember he was wearing glasses, and the way it stuck was in the glasses. Some of the glasses stayed on, and the snowball just popped him in the eye.
You gave him like a pirate patch.
Gave him full pirate patch, and he cried, and that ended it. And he went, and then I had to go apologize.
That sucks.
Yeah, they called my parents.
Yeah, having to apologize to kids.
Having to go back and apologize to like a 5-year-old.
Your dad make you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my mom.
Okay.
Phil would have.
My dad was a big forcing me to apologize. Like driving me to kids' houses.
Yeah, I did drive to a kid's house after I punched him at the bus stop.
Did you? Did you have to read a letter or just apologize?
No, I just did apologize.
Shake hands.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah.
How was the conversation on the way over there with Big Phil?
I was with my mom.
Your mom made you do that?
Yeah.
What was Big Phil's thoughts?
Phil's thoughts on me getting in fights was, did you win?
Yeah.
That was it.
That's what's up.
That was it.
I was more like, I remember I cried about getting bullied in like first or second grade, and my parents were like, stop being a pussy, deal with it.
Yeah.
And I punched the kid, and they were like, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
Well, I